Hello, YouTube subscribers, watchers, Facebook friends. Today's video is going to be on grounding techniques, ways to calm your nervous system. And I am going to talk you through and demonstrate them all. Because many of us, our minds are spinning, we're buzzing, we're amped up, we're anxious, we're panicked, and we need reminders of all these things. We need visual reminders, we need physical reminders. It's easier just to often go through these things with someone, practice with someone, as opposed to like trying to remember what the hell am I supposed to do and what did she say and what does that mean. Just now I posted on Facebook a visual of my little handout I give to clients of grounding exercises. And I realized as I was reading through these, it's like, well, I mean, some of them are, I think, self-explanatory, but some of them are not. Or you might not know exactly what I'm talking about. And I want to be really, really, really clear about how to take care of yourself during this time. So here we go. The somatic. This is my nervous system care handout. So, whoops, I'm sorry. It's a nervous system care handout. Somatic exercises. Somatic just means body. Body exercises, physical exercises. And the top of my handout is on grounding to calm our nervous system. The bottom handout is on energizing, how to amp up your nervous system. Now, this is not amp up like anxious amp up. This is how to positively, in a healthy way, energize your nervous system. So I will actually go through a little bit of that too, because when we're in a heightened state of anxiety for a period of time, what tends to happen is we crash. When you're very anxious and buzzed up, when you crash, it feels like depression. It may or may not be clinical depression, but it will appear like depression. And what it is that your nervous system has like collapsed. We don't want that. That's not good. That's not good. That's where you're having like a hard time thinking, functioning, getting out of bed. You may or may not be, like I said, you may not be clinically depressed. You may not be suicidal. You may not be, but you're non-functional. You're non-functional. And that sucks too. Like there's nothing good about that. Okay. So the very first thing on the list of grounding is a very slow exhale. So what you would do is you take a normal inhalation and then you very slowly exhale. So let me demonstrate. Inhale into your belly, then very slow exhale out your mouth. And then breathe normally. All of these breathing techniques I'm going to share. Any breathing technique I share, please do not do too much. Don't do repeated big deep breaths. It can cause you to hyperventilate. Don't be, inhaling rapidly too many times in a row. It's going to overload you. One nice deep breath, good inhalation, and then just sit with it. That's all you need to do. Something else on the list is sitting. Okay, so when we sit, and I'm sitting now, so sit down in a chair, in a comfortable chair. You sit, put your feet flat on the floor, and sit back. I suggest a deep breath also. And then feel yourself sitting. Feel your feet. If you even kind of march them a little, right, left. And then settle them and feel them. Feel your bottom in your seat. Feel your bottom of your legs in the chair. Feel it. Tune into your body. Feel your feet, feel your seat, feel your back. And a deep breath. And sit. And feel yourself sitting. Feel the chair holding you up. You can also get comfortable. Here is a wonderful blanket given to me by a dear friend. Place a warm blanket on your lap. A little bit of weight is often very settling and nurturing, especially if it's soft and fuzzy. You can also, put your warm, comforting thing, up around your neck. Swallow yourself. Ooh, I like rocking. Rocking is good. Or side to side can be very soothing. But movement is typically a little more on the amp up side, but like weight is, and that's not on my list. Weighted blankets tend to be calming, grounding, settling. So like a weighted blanket, or put a big heavy comforter over you, or put a bunch of blankets on you. That tends to calm the nervous system. Heat. I have heat on my grounding list because to me, heat is very soothing. I have a heat pack I can put in the microwave. I like to do that and then lay it on my shoulders, around my neck, on my leg. My leg's been bothering me lately. You can also place heat on your tummy, on your sides, your kidneys, your adrenals, and the heat on your torso will help calm your system. If you're having digestion issues during this time of stress, which is very common, either like an upset stomach or a queasy stomach or nauseous stomach, or you've got the runs, or you're constipated, like if your guts aren't working right, maybe some heat on your torso, on your adrenals, your guts, your tummy might help, and it's soothing anyways. Palm push. Another thing you can do, I'm going to take this off because I'm about to get up. You can do a palm push, which is simply putting your palms together and pushing it with a moderate amount of pressure. Like don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself doing any of these, but a moderate amount of pressure and push. What the pushing through your palms does, it puts pressure on each of your joints, it compresses, and what it ends up doing is it triggers your nervous system to calm down. So palm push, you can just do anytime, anywhere, wherever you are. You can also do what's called a door frame push. Let me show you. So get in a door frame. Hands. Oh, look, you can see. Okay. Put your hands on the door frame and push from your push the door frame. Push from your middle. That will give you the same type of feeling as your palm push does, but you don't need a door frame. Now, for the door frame, I don't care for the way the door frame push feels in a regular door frame. My closet frame, door frame at home, I have a walk-in closet in the bedroom, and that is wider, and I like to stand there and push. So find, if you don't like the regular size push of a regular door frame, find a wider door frame to push in. That can help. Lying down is also grounding. Now I'm not going to do this because I've been doing other videos lying down in bed. So again, if you're feeling very up in your head, if you're feeling very scattered, sitting down is a good option. If you're really, really out there, go lay down. Literally, go lay down. Go to your bed, go to the sofa. A recliner also could work very well. Sit in your recliner, recline, and lay there. Feel the chair supporting you, feel the sofa supporting you, feel your bed supporting you. If you could even lie right on the floor. Now, don't lay on the floor if you don't have to, but I mean, like if you're just, yeah, lay down on the floor. That can work too. When you're lying down, take a slow, deep breath. Feel your body being held by the sofa, by the chair, by the floor, by your bed. Feel your body being held. And that is all you're doing. Grounding exercises are a way to get into our body. When we are feeling super anxious and super amped up, we're over there, we're out of our heads, we're out of our bodies, we are not present. All these grounding exercises are going to put you in your body. You need to be in your body in order to make the best decisions possible. And you know, that is all I'm going to do today. Let's keep it simple. I do not want to overwhelm you. I'm not going to even get into the energizing stuff. I will do that on another video in the next few days. Right now, a majority of people I'm talking to are amped up and anxious and jittery. They need grounding. I'm not seeing the collapse yet. If you are in a state of collapse, then please feel free to message me privately, contact me privately. You can contact me through my website. You can contact me through Facebook if you're on Facebook. You can leave me a message here on YouTube, and I will be happy to get you some information on like amping up, juicing up your nervous system in a positive way. But let's just focus on the grounding. Just grounding. So again, a nice deep slow breath, especially focusing on the exhale. Sitting down, feeling your feet, feeling your seat, feeling your back. Lying down is also very grounding. Palm push, you can just do it anywhere, super easy. And hold it for 10, 20 seconds. 30 seconds if you like it. I mean, you don't have to hold it a long time. But at least the length of a nice, slow, deep breath. That sounds good to me. If you enjoy how it feels, keep holding it. That's fine. Heat is also helpful. Now, if you don't enjoy heat, don't use it. Swaddling yourself, covering yourself with blankets, using a weighted blanket if you have something, or just get a whole bunch of blankets. If you don't have a weighted blanket, then get, like, if you have heavy comforters around, pile them on. And just for a few minutes, see how it feels. If it is calming to you, keep doing it, or do it intermittently. If you don't like the weight of all the blankets and the comforters, then don't. Find the methods that work for you to calm your system down. And you will need to do this periodically throughout your day. This is not, oh, I'm going to ground myself in the morning and then I'll be good all day long. Probably not. Just being honest, you're going to have to do these grounding things all throughout your day. I know I need to. It's because we are in a really stressful world right now, especially right now. But the world's always been stressful. And many of us that deal with anxiety anyways, we already know we're going to have to do this consistently. So do it all day long. And the tapping, even though, here, I'll add that too. EFT tapping, very, very helpful. Let me put this in here too real quick. And I'm just going to do tapping on feeling anxious, because here we are. Even though I'm feeling anxious right now and I'm amped up in my body, I accept myself. Even though I'm feeling anxious right now and I'm wound up in my body, I accept myself. Even though I'm feeling anxious right now and I'm wound up in my body, I accept myself. Eyebrow, feeling anxious in my body. Side of your eyebrow, feeling anxious in my body. I'm all wound up. Spots under your eye, feeling anxious in my body. I'm all wound up. Under your nose, feeling anxious in my body. I'm all wound up. Chin, right below your lip, feeling anxious in my body, and I'm all wound up. Collarbone, right next to your throat, feeling anxious in my body, and I'm all wound up. And last spot's just under your armpit, feeling anxious in my body, and I'm all wound up. Stop, take a breath. And check back in with yourself. How do you feel now? I feel calmer. The tapping typically always just brings me down a couple notches, settles me. I feel more settled physically. I feel more settled emotionally. So also try out the tapping and throw that into the mix of grounding things that you do. I find tapping to be very grounding and settling. It is not agitating to me at all. Most people I share this with find it also grounding and settling, so I think it's an excellent thing to be on the grounding list. Okay, there are grounding exercises for today. Practice, practice, practice. We can get through this. We're going to get through this. Thank you for watching.